Hey y'all, Jennifer in Western North Carolina here. I have an update for everyone. I got a letter, me and my husband got a letter from our mortgage company, Flagstar, and they have sold our loan to a new servicer called Mr. Cooper. Guess who owns Mr. Cooper? Or at least a pretty big part of it. Vanguard. So yeah, all related to what's going on here in the area. Wish I could communicate more without having my post taken down. But this is pretty interesting, guys. Don't like it very much. Oh, oh, good job, honey. This is our road. Yep. Or was our road. Look, it's the only way out.
Zoom into that tree in the road.
This is. Wait, hold on. They built a road over a river, and the river won.
Yep.
Hurricane Helene, 2024. We are now landlocked on this mountain. Supposedly there was lots of mudslides up top, and they're locked in with a couple barriers, and this is what the end of our road looks like. We need a bridge, and we need lines fixed. There's a lot of lines down, so we're...
Hi, I'm Barbara Bradley. 74 years old. This is where my husband, Willard Bradley, and I used to live. We lived here from 72 with him, and he died in January 2019. And this is what's left after the flood. I did find the Bible that he had given me. And inside it was my mom's obituary, which I'm glad I found. This is all I have left, and FEMA don't seem to worry about it. I do have a GoFundMe set up, but it's not doing that great. And all I want to do is come home. I need a place to put back here.
Wow. The water was really all the way across the...
You know, a lot of people got in their cars. They thought it would save them. Honestly, I think I would have done the same thing. If my house was floating away, I would have felt safer in my car. Now it's just part of the riverbed. I mean, how can you worry about a car on the riverbed when you have hundreds of piles with tags everywhere? I just don't know. If they don't send more help, I just don't know.
If you are concerned at all about Western North Carolina, what's going on in Western North Carolina after Hurricane Helene, you got to listen to this. If you've been wanting to do donations to Western North Carolina, you have to listen to this. There is a huge need currently. The most current need in Western North Carolina is housing. They have lost everything. There is a pastor that has been working with the area of Swannanoa, North Carolina, mostly. And he has put together a huge request. It's going to take a lot of people and a lot of donations, but I think we need it. He's been on the ground since day one, and currently, as of yesterday, there are about 300 something people living in tents along the Swannanoa River. They need housing. It is getting cold, okay? They need something a little bit better than a tent. You can't put a kerosene heater in a tent. He's worked with some organizations and groups in the area and devised a plan. He's going to create a tiny home community on about 4 acres of land that somebody is giving to him to be able to do this and help the people of Swannanoa. It is a big deal. He's taking basically 12 by 12 storage buildings and going to create a little home for people. They are insulated, so it will help, and it'll be better than a tent. And they're going to build beds and give them a little bit of furniture so that it'll make it feel a little bit more like home. They need something. He's also adding a small storage building to the little home so that way they can store whatever stuff that they still have. A lot of these people have no home, no car. It got washed away. It got flooded. They need as much help as they can get. It's $15,000 per home. And that's also going to include a communal laundry and bath facility that I'm assuming is like going to be in the center. If you've ever been to a tiny home community or anything like that, campground, that's what it's going to be like. $15,000. This is very basic. This is just getting people something besides a tent. If you feel led and you want to do this, please share this video. That costs nothing. Or go to restorationchurchnc.org. They have a disaster relief tab, and you can make a donation there, or you can reach out to that church if you want to communicate with somebody. But this is a real live donation. This is not fraud. This is not anything. We're just trying to help people get a house before it gets too cold. Hypothermia is real, and we don't want that either, even though that's already starting to happen. So we got to get these kids, these older people, in something more than a tent that has heat. You can go to restorationchurchnc.org and make a donation. It would be greatly appreciated. And share so that more people will hear.
So my mom lives across the street. She's 92 years old, and as I was trying to get her to the door, my husband looked out and he says, "We can't get out." We went to the back door, and my husband got a foothold because the water was probably knee deep, and he pushed me across the water to where I could get a foothold. And then he got my mom and put her out to where I could get a hold of her hands, and I pulled her to me. And then I saw my house. It was just like it picked up. The water was over the top. You could just see the eave. Just like it floated away. And as it went across, I think the tip end of my house hit my mom's house. And hers just uprooted and it floated away. So we just lost both of them. We are alive, which I'm so blessed and so grateful. But we've lived here 50 years, and my mom had lived there 70 years, and we've just never seen anything like this.
Check this out, y'all. That is like house material from all over down the river. There was a house in the center of this river, and it's no longer there. We're gonna go to the bottom and look at the bottom side. This right here is about 20 feet tall, and every bit of 50, 60 feet wide. Still fixing the railroad. Beautiful mountains all around us. The water is green. Corey says he's never seen the water this color. People has got in this water with rubber boots on, and it's ate the rubber off their feet. We're getting a bad odor from that pile down there. We're gonna walk down and make sure it's identifiable, that it is what we think it is. And then if we think there is one, then we put a flag up on a tree and they come and check it out. Part of a bridge. This is where we think it's coming from. That is tall, y'all. Either it's coming from here or back where I made the first one. We're gonna try to find out here. So that water was way up there past the railroad up on top of the hill. I mean, we're talking 28 feet, guys. 28 feet is what they're saying. Washed the whole road out over there. All the way across. Barely get by it. Because it flowed right down the road. It's pretty windy. We think it might be coming from this spot right here. It's right underneath that stump.
It's been 19 days since my hometown, Swannanoa, North Carolina, and surrounding areas were hit by the storm Helene. I know we've pretty much made it out of the news cycle, and a lot of people think things must be okay there now. Take a ride with me and let's go look just to see how normal things are here in Swannanoa, North Carolina, 19 days after Helene.
There's violence down on Market Street, but we didn't know violence till we met Helene. And the good folks are down in their mountain homes. You'll have to take a vacation just to bury your bones. It's sunshine and roses on that TV screen. talking heads, they ain't seen what I've seen. I've seen a mother standing on top of her house, a baby in her arms as they floated on down. I watched my brother hanging on that limb, like a crucified Peter will live. The smell of death lingers on that mountainside. There ain't nothing left but.
So I'm a little aggravated right now and a little confused. So I have firefighting experience. I have rescue experience, swiftwater rescue training. I'm also an equipment operator. I'm also, you know, I love being outdoors. You know, hiking trails. I'm a problem solver. You know. I felt like I could make a difference, and I wanted to go up to the Asheville, North Carolina area and try and help. I called the fire department, everything. They were on board, but then the County Emergency Management Division told me that they had all the help they needed, that they were good, that they didn't need any more resources, they had it handled. Yet, I get on TikTok right now, and the first video I see is a family of 11 who waited for help, and it never showed up. It never came. I was gonna come. I was gonna help. I could have helped. I could have been in the area. Why are you gonna turn down help from people that are wanting to come up there on their dime and help you? There's 11 people dead. How do you have everything you need if you let 11 people die? They survived a hurricane and then died waiting for you. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Makes me sick to my stomach. I'm done. It's rant over.